Hey guys, it's Jill with the Healing Moon Tarot, and today, Aries, we're going to do your June 2018 general reading. I'm just having you look at the cards today because I have been unwell and worn out, and I didn't want to put time into setting up this space with multiple cameras and all that stuff. So we are just going to go back to how I started. So I hope you all are doing well. I'm looking forward to June. I hope you are as well. But we're just going to pull a few suggestion cards. We're going to do your mental, your physical, emotional, and spiritual suggestions for the month of June. And then we may pull some action cards as well. So, and my hands aren't working very well today, and I'm going to probably pull my cards in a way I don't always, just because my hands hurt. So for mental space, we're going to pull this guy right here. Oh, and I pulled her out upside down. And we pulled the High Priestess. So mentally, it may be time to try to shift your perspective. The High Priestess is able to use her intuition and see things differently because she's using the light of the moon here. She's kind of a doorway between realms, if you want to think of it that way. But her kind of energy is that energy of being able to see deeper. So mentally, for the month of the month of June, Aries, it may be important for you to try to shift your perspective, rely more on your intuition, try not to overthink things, and just believe that you do have that higher insight if you kind of quiet down mentally. That card definitely speaks of meditation and prayer to me. Whatever kind of pulls you into your body, realign yourself with trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, trusting that you have this greater sense than you always are aware of, whether you believe that's your own higher self or God or however you want to think of it. But knowing that giving yourself time to digest and adjust your perspective opens up that doorway. All right, so now let's take a physical card. And we have the King of Wands. So physically, it may be important to get up and move. The wands are fire energy as depicted here. It's movement. It's the actual actions that you're taking to bring things into your world. The King of Wands is very in tune with this. He will put in the work. He has the self-confidence and the awareness and really knows how to control the tools of his trade, if you will. And he can bring things into this world and knows the steps he needs to take. So physically, I believe this card is speaking greatly to get your body moving, start taking those actions, not and if you want to take it in a true health sense, it's move. It doesn't matter how you're moving, just move, take the actual steps to get to where you want to go. And that's a beautiful energy to come into the month with. And we are going to pull, okay, emotionally, Aries. We have the Two of Swords. So emotionally, this month, it may be a time, again, this is a card of intuition. Their eyes are covered, closed, but the moon is represented here. she is covered with a veil, but she's looking at the moon. So this month, Aries, there may be a lot of time needed to kind of just deal with yourself and not necessarily others. The Two of Swords is a lot of times depicted by a person holding crossed swords in front of them and blindfolded. So they are not aware of what's going on around them. They're very much in their own thought processes and mind. They have their swords up to kind of protect them from others, and they're just trying to deal with themselves, or straight up ignoring, purposefully ignoring what's going on around them. So emotionally in this month, I feel like you are not willing may not be willing to really go with the flow with anyone or deal with anyone's crap. You're like, I just gotta deal with myself right now. And which is fine. It's okay. It's healthy. It's normal to take time to have to digest your own stuff. Just don't be jabbing blindly at the people around you, though, because if you haven't been open and honest about where you are and they're not able to understand that you need this time to yourself, they may be getting hurt by you because you're just lashing out or ignoring them even. So emotionally, use the time wisely. Don't let yourself get stuck there. If you're feeling like, I just can't deal with people right now, it's fine. But don't get engrossed in that and stagnate there, because it can really be detrimental to the people around you as well as yourself. So let's pull a spiritual card, and we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands sometimes is depicted as a conflict. I prefer to think of it as opportunity. This is kind of like a sparring match, as you see depicted in the card. Yeah, they're fighting, but it's not beating the crap out of each other necessarily. It's just working out the stuff to get better. This is, to me, spiritually, this is asking a lot of questions, digging deeper, having debates with people, not arguing with them, debating with them, because this is a positive forward movement of let's share perspectives and ideas and thoughts, respect each other's, weigh each other's, consider each other's, find an understanding there so you can both grow and get better and progress. So spiritually, this card may depict some of that stuff. Maybe you have different feelings than some of your close friends about spiritualism, where, whether it's your religion or just how you live in general, whatever it is, how you connect to that. And there may be some really good opportunities to have open and honest conversations with each other and share. And it might, if you're not conscious or they're not in a place where it can be a healthy conversation, a healthy debate, it might feel like a fight. So if you come across any of that this month, I would just be conscious of, this will help me grow as long as I approach this situation understanding that we don't agree, but by sharing of ourselves and being authentic and true and real with each other and openly discussing this, we can both grow, we can both progress, we can both, the conversation can adjust our perspectives and help us come to more of an understanding with each other. And I'm going to pull just a couple suggestion cards I'm going to call them action cards, just areas of life this month that also need to be brought to attention. So pull the Star card, and I want this one right here, the Queen of Coins. So the Star and the Queen coming together for action suggestions. This is, I am interpreting this as she is extremely financially mature and very, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Can't find it. Such is my life. She's frugal in understanding the worth of things. She understands what's important in our physical realm as opposed to what is not, and how to make the best and the most of the things she has, and to have understand the value of what's in our tangible space. And with the star, this is a new feeling. This is brand new after the tower has tumbled and crashed, and you've wiped the snot off your face, and you see the opportunities that are there in the larger picture of what you're involved in and so forth. So this month, it may be becoming much more aware of your financial state, your physical space, and even your health. Like I spoke with the King of Wands, this move. Take some action. It doesn't matter what it is, just keep moving your body. And here she's even depicted as pregnant. There's a very fertile or maternal kind of feeling also with this card, this creation of life, this creation of our physical being. So there may be something really new changing in your physical world, whether it be with your body or your living conditions or what financial setting. But I believe this really calls on understanding that you can keep doing it differently, that it can be new. You can have some new stuff happening, and especially in your financial material world, becoming more mature about how you approach our physical space, what you put value on, what is important in your world, in your home, in your health. And I just feel like this is a really big reevaluation kind of thing of those kind of spaces and what you're doing there. So mentally and emotionally, you may be a little disconnected this month and be much more in the physical space of life, and what's my tangible world, and what am I doing about it, what am I doing with it, and what do I really value inside of it. So that seems like a really beautiful reading for you. I would love to hear any feedback, comments, questions, concerns. If you enjoyed this video in this style, I would love a thumbs up. Through you all interacting with me lets me know what I should and shouldn't be doing, or what I should focus more on. But I really hope you enjoy this. I'll have another video out for you in June later this month. I don't know if I will stick to something like this or maybe do a relationship or career. I did a relationship one last month. So we will see how it goes. I have no real rhyme or reason to this other than trying to put out 2 videos per sign per month. That's kind of my goal at this point, and fitting that into my schedule seems to be working okay, as long as I don't get sick again. But I hope you all are well, Aries. My Instagram is linked below, and I do a daily draw there, and just kind of discuss aspects about the cards and how they make me feel or what they make me think about. And it's a really fun project, and I would love to have some more people join me there and give me their thoughts and opinions. But all right, I will quit rambling now. Be well, Aries. We will see you soon.